Hollywood remakes of Korean movies are nothing new by now, and famous films like Oldboy, Sunny, and My Sassy Girl all have a US version. But what about the case of famous K-dramas? Did they also get the attention of the West? Well, with the rising popularity of Korean series these recent years, the answer is yes. And here's a list of K-dramas so good that Hollywood can't wait to make its own version. Number 1. Hotel de Luna. Starting off the list is a series well known to us all. Hotel de Luna tells the tale of Kang Man-wol, who was forced to stay on Earth to atone for her mistake 1,000 years ago. She became the owner of the Guest House of the Moon, which serves lingering ghosts before they move on. But things started to change when the human Gu Chan-sung arrived to be the hotel's manager, and we slowly learned of the past behind each hotel employee, as well as Man-wol herself. All in all, Hotel de Luna delivers a neat plot with beautiful visuals and in-depth characters. And the acting of IU and Yeo Jin-gu were both exceptional. As a successful work, it was no wonder that Hotel de Luna managed to catch the Western eye. In June 2020, Hotel de Luna was announced to be under plans for a US remake. The project will be a collaboration between the series' production company and Skydance Media, which had created Mission Impossible, World War Z, and Baywatch. While there's no way to know if the remake will be as good as the original, at least it is coming to Netflix, so anticipations are high. Number 2. Good Doctor. While the US is not exactly lacking in medical series, the K-drama Good Doctor is just too much of a good gem to miss. Taking place in the pediatrics department of a large hospital, the series follows Park Si-yeon, who has a variation of autism, and had to be sent to specialized care during his childhood. However, he is later discovered to have a genius-level memory and exceptional surgeon skills, and was sent to be a resident at his mentor's hospital. Here, he has 6 months to prove himself capable, and learns to feel what his patients need instead of just relying on theories. Good Doctor is an emotional battlefield, brought to life by moving stories, life lessons, and the brilliant acting of Ju Won and Moon Chae-won. The series' viewership rating even peaked at 22.6%, making it among the most popular dramas of the time. And soon, Hollywood recognized the series' brilliance. An adaptation called The Good Doctor was produced by Sony Pictures and ABC Studios, and soon grew so popular that it was renewed for 5 seasons. Good Doctor has proven that, with a good script, every audience can be wooed. So if you have the time and are willing to cry a little, don't hesitate to check out the original series. Number 3. Crash Landing on You. Touching a sensitive political topic like the division of North and South Korea, and yet still managing to deliver laughs, Crash Landing on You is sure one of a kind. It gives us Yoon Se-ri, a billionaire businesswoman who landed in North Korea after a skydiving trip went wrong, and her romance with Ri Jung-hyuk, a North Korean officer who looks all tough but is a total softie. Embracing good humor, brilliant chemistry, and heartwarming stories alike, Crash Landing on You was a resounding success, with a rating topping 20%, which frankly is a miracle for a cable network drama. And the series' huge popularity soon expanded outside of Korea, the US included. Crash Landing on You was ranked 6th among the most watched series of Netflix US, an impressive feat for a piece of Asian media. So really, it came as no surprise when news popped up claiming that the series had been purchased for adaptation by a US production house. This means that we will soon see another version of Crash Landing on You on the American small screen. But whether this will be a good thing or not is still up for debate. The next series, though, seems to be on the unfortunate side. Number 4. God's Gift. 14 Days. This time, we are getting to know a crime/fantasy series that is stifling from start to end. In the series, talented actress Lee Bo-young played the single mother Kim Soo-hyun, whose daughter was kidnapped and brutally murdered. However, she won a chance to change fate, and was taken to 14 days prior to the incident. Helping her is Ki Dong-chan, a former cop-turned-private investigator, and together, they unveil secrets much darker than anyone could imagine. While not necessarily a successful drama domestically, God's Gift 14 Days is still a convincing script, with just enough twists and suspense to keep the audience hooked. And an American production company seemed to think the same. In 2017, ABC Studios aired a remake under the name of Somewhere Between, which was shot in Canada and slated for 10 episodes. Unfortunately, it seems that God's Gift 14 Days was not destined to be commercially successful. The US remake also received praise, but its viewership was so poor that future seasons of the series were cancelled altogether. Still, the original series is still quite watchworthy, so consider giving it a try before moving on to our next drama. Number 5. Reply 1997. Reply 1997 is the definition of Korean youth. It follows the life of the female lead Chung Si-won and her many stages of life, from standing idols to struggling with schoolwork and growing up. It's soft and relatable, it's mild and nostalgic, and while having a good OST, it's not a musical. And yet, when purchasing rights to this series, production company Fox planned to make it the next Glee. The US adaptation of Reply 1997 was supposed to be named Answer Me 1999, and written by Amy Andelson and Emily Meyer, the screenwriters behind Step Up 3D. This means more spice, more drama, and more music, pandering to the taste of the West. But it seems the plans had fallen through. Reply 1997 is uniquely Korean, with snippets of Korean culture and history hidden inside, making it hard for any remake to carry the true heart of the series. Still, the fact that the drama was purchased for remake had proven its huge popularity outside of Korea. It went from a dark horse with little expectations to spurning a concept of its own, the Reply series. Finally, we are closing today's list with an iconic series that made the name of TVN. Number 6. 9. Hailed as the best drama series of 2013, 9 revolves around a news anchor called Park Sun-woo, whose family ran into a terrible tragedy. Thus, when Sun-woo discovered 9 magical sticks that allowed him to travel 20 years into the past, he was determined to keep his family safe and sound. However, his power did not come without consequences, and every action he does in the past affects everyone in the present. 9 introduces a plot full of mystery and a unique take to the power of time traveling. Its open ending was intentionally well done, staying in everyone's minds for years to come. And this brilliant script has made the drama attractive to Hollywood filmmakers, who, at the time, were reluctant to approach Asian media. ABC Studios, in particular, had approached TVN, expressing its wish to make 9 a series with multiple seasons. Unfortunately, the remake project never got to see the light, but it was still a landmark for K-drama, as the Korean entertainment industry attempted to extend its international audience. And that's our list. Do you know of any other Korean dramas that attracted Hollywood's filmmakers? Do you think that remakes are a good idea? Share your opinion with us in the comment section. And if you want more videos like this, like, share, and subscribe to bbalidrama. We'll come back soon. See ya!